convection there on the northern side. So Zeta is at 105. It's moving north-northeast at 21. The pressure 973 millibars. And we'll be getting updates on the hour from the National Hurricane Center, but we're going to be bringing to you updates on the half hours. We're getting more developments on this developing system for us. Now, looking at the core of the storm, tropical storm force winds are going to be mostly in this area here. Hurricane force winds about 35 miles from the center. So it looks like New Orleans is going to get rocked by this thing, and the Doppler radar shows scattered showers over the area now. We're under a tornado watch for our entire area. We're going to have to watch these outer bands for the potential of rotation and tornadoes, and certainly more opportunities to have to deal with some of that stuff as we get towards the core of the storm, which will be arriving later tonight. The storm is moving north-northeast and northeast, and that's going to bring the center very close to our area later. It'll be much closer to us around 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock. That's going to be the time that we're really going to be contending with the worst of Zeta. It'll be right around dinner time up until about bedtime tonight. The tropical storm force wind field is starting to get close to the greater New Orleans area, but again, it's still a pretty good ways away from us as we look at the wind radius. The tropical storm force winds about 150 miles from the center there. Water temperatures are starting to cool, but it may be too little too late. This thing is coming in with a vengeance. It's coming in very, very quickly, and so it's able to carry some of the energy that it's picking up over the water now. It's going to take a little while for it to begin to wind down, so maybe a little bit too late for that water temperature being a little bit cooler and the shear to begin to take its toll on the system. Here's the track, again, bringing this thing up into southern Mississippi and then ultimately across our area. By about midnight or so, we'll be improving drastically with our weather. There may be a delay to the surge. If you're down at the coast and you're saying, hey, when's the water going to come up? I expect rising water levels through at least 10 p.m. So it's going to come up fast and it's going to come in very quickly, but it's also going to be a little bit delayed. So we may technically get a landfall in Louisiana. System gets up to New Orleans around 7. It could even be 8, 9, 10 o'clock before the surge really begins to build in some areas, as it's a fast moving system. A lot of times the surge will come in behind the actual center of the storm, especially as our winds start to carve back around out of the south. We'll have another update coming up at 2:30 with this developing weather situation and have the latest coverage with our storm team here and all our reporters out in the field coming up at 4 p.m. as we track Hurricane Zeta.